LAPD investigating another murder in the valley. A 36-year-old man stabbed to death inside his North Hills home. The killer still on the loose.
And KCAL's Jasmine Viel spoke to the victim's roommate, who says he was home at the time and called 911.
Only scraps of crime tape remained on this quiet North Hills street where 36-year-old Christopher Wilson was found stabbed to death inside of his home Tuesday night. The LAPD's Valley Bureau homicide detectives say Wilson lived at this home on Limona Avenue with several other people and his dogs.
I'm with KCAL, CBS. We're just trying to find out if you guys want to say anything about what happened to Christopher Wilson.
One of his roommates who answered the door told me off camera Wilson was his foster brother and says Wilson was also a father. The roommate says he called 911 after he saw a large man suddenly run out the side door of the home around 9 p.m. and found Wilson's blood in the hallway. Officers later discovered Wilson in a bedroom, stabbed multiple times.
We hear the cops yelling, come out with your hands up.
This neighbor concerned about showing her face on camera says she barely saw Wilson or the others living there. Other neighbors say Wilson had been living at the house as a foster child since he was just 5 years old.
We know until they little, they came to my house and to ask my husband put the air in the bicycle. He grew up there in the house.
The man who grew up with Wilson as his foster brother inside of that home also told me off camera that Wilson was just beginning to turn his life around over the last few months, pulling himself out of addiction, getting a job as a dog groomer in Calabasas. He says he has no idea why someone would stab Wilson to death. Neither do neighbors.
I don't know what happened.
Detectives say they're still investigating a motive, but that this was not random or connected to any other recent killings. But that does little to ease the fears of his roommate and some of these neighbors until the suspect is caught.
It's definitely scary because I've raised a family here for over 20 years and it's always been the safe neighborhood that you think of.
In North Hills, Jasmine Viel, KCAL News.